Welcome back, deep divers. Alex here, supercharged and ready to jump into something truly wild today. Jamie, are you ready for this? Because I feel like my brain might just explode.
Always ready, Alex. And you're not wrong. This topic is explosive. We're talking about Noah Kagan's new book, Million Dollar Weekend. And the subtitle alone, Alex, has me buzzing. The surprisingly simple way to launch a seven-figure business in 48 hours.
Wait, hold on, 48 hours? Jamie, seriously? $1 million business? My first thought was, is this even real? Is this another one of those gurus selling snake oil? Because that just sounds impossible.
It does, right? It sounds audacious. But what's fascinating about Kagan is his track record. The guy has personally founded $8 million businesses. We're talking AbSumo, KingSumo, TidyCal. These aren't small names. So when he says he can teach ordinary people to do the same in a weekend, my ears perk up.
Okay, you've got my attention. 8 businesses? That's insane. But my immediate reaction is, he's not an ordinary person though, is he? Like, he's probably some super genius Silicon Valley prodigy with a trust fund. That's my excuse number 1 right there.
And that, Alex, is precisely the first excuse the book tackles head-on. Kagan states very clearly that you don't have to be rich, brilliant, or super experienced. He says ordinary people start profitable businesses every single day. It's like when you see someone climb a mountain and you think, ugh, I could never do that. But they started with just one step, then another. It's about breaking down those mental barriers.
But how? My head is already swirling with all the reasons I couldn't do it. I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't even have a good idea. Or sometimes I have too many ideas and get stuck.
Exactly. And those are the classic excuses, aren't they? The book lists 10 of the most common ones, and honestly, Alex, I felt personally attacked by a few of them. Both laugh. Let's dive into a couple, because this is where the deep dive really begins.
Hit me. Let's demolish my excuses, Jamie.
All right, so I don't have any good ideas. That's a big one, right? People often wait for this lightning bolt of inspiration.
Totally. I'm always like, I need that killer app idea, something no one's thought of. And then, nothing, just crickets.
Kagan says that's the wrong approach. He flips it on its head. He says, but you do have problems, and so do your friends, and every other person in this world. That's all you need to generate million-dollar business ideas. It's about the customer-first approach from Chapter 3. Instead of inventing a product, you find a problem and then solve it. It's like being a detective for pain points.
Wait, so you're saying instead of brainstorming what can I make, I should be asking what sucks right now for me or someone I know?
Precisely. He promises that after learning this, you'll have more business ideas than you know what to do with. It's a complete paradigm shift. Think about it. Uber solved the problem of inconvenient taxis. Airbnb solved the problem of expensive hotels and unused space. They didn't invent ride-sharing or home-sharing first. They saw a friction point.
That actually makes so much sense. It's like when you're annoyed by something mundane, like how long it takes to renew your passport, and you think, someone should really fix this. Well, maybe you should fix it.
Absolutely. And then, for those of us who swing the other way, the I have too many ideas problem.
Oh, that's me too. I'll have 5 brilliant ideas by Tuesday, get overwhelmed, and then just go back to watching Netflix because it's too much to pick one.
Been there. The book suggests you choose the 3 you think would be the most fun to work with. Not necessarily the most profitable or the most groundbreaking, but the ones that spark joy. And then, in Chapter 4, you use market research and what he calls the 1-minute business model to narrow it down. It's a rapid validation process to see which idea has the most potential without getting bogged down.
1-minute business model. That sounds intriguing. So it's not about spending months writing a 50-page business plan?
Not at all. It's about speed and iteration. It's designed to get you out of analysis paralysis and into action. Which leads us to another huge excuse. Starting a business is risky. I'm nervous about quitting my job.
Huge. That's the one that keeps most people in their cubicles, right? The fear of losing that steady paycheck, the mortgage, the bills. It's real, Jamie.
It is real, and Kagan acknowledges it. But he reframes risky. He says risky is spending your life at a job you hate with people you don't like, working on problems you don't care about. Mic drop moment for me right there. He emphasizes don't quit your day job. Not yet, anyway.
So you're not supposed to go all in and burn the boats right away? This $1 million weekend isn't about being reckless.
Far from it. The entire process is designed to be leveraged in your early mornings, evenings, and weekends. The goal is to validate your idea and start pulling in enough money to cover your freedom number, your minimum monthly expenses. Then you can consider quitting. He's done it twice himself, so he knows it's possible.
That's genius. It's like having your cake and eating it too. You're building your dream, but you still have the safety net. No wonder it's called $1 Million Weekend. It's about those focused bursts of action.
Precisely. And that brings us to the core $1 Million Weekend process. It's just 3 steps, Alex, and they are incredibly counterintuitive for many aspiring entrepreneurs.
Okay, lay it on me. I'm ready for the secrets.
First, find a problem people are having that you can solve. We just talked about that with the customer-first approach. Instead of building something cool and then trying to find customers, you find customers with a problem and then build a solution.
Makes sense. Find the itch, then scratch it.
Exactly. Step 2, craft an irresistible solution whose $1 million+ potential is backed by simple market research. This isn't about guesswork. It's about quick, smart validation.
So I have my problem, I have a potential solution. How do I know if it's irresistible and without spending a ton of money on focus groups or something?
That leads to the revolutionary 3rd step, Alex. And this is the one that really blew my mind. Spend no money to quickly validate whether your idea is the real deal or not by pre-selling it before you build it.
Wait, hold on. Did you say pre-selling it before you build it? Like people pay me for something that doesn't exist yet?
You heard me right. This is the absolute game changer. It's the ultimate validation. If someone is willing to pay you for it before you've even created the full product, you know you've hit on something truly valuable. And if they aren't, well, you haven't wasted your time or money building something nobody wants.
That's brilliant. It's like a mini Kickstarter, but even lower stakes because you haven't built anything yet. It eliminates the "I'm broke" excuse entirely. He says don't spend another dime until you've made your first dollar. That flips the whole script on traditional startup advice.
It absolutely does. And these 3 steps, he says, are what helped people like Michael Osborne turn his interest in real estate into an $83,000 a month consulting business. Or Jennifer Jones, who started a $20,000 a year side hustle cookie business. They didn't build huge infrastructure first. They validated, got paid, and then scaled.
$83,000 a month from a real estate interest? That's not a $1 million weekend business. That's a $1 million year business. This is insane. But why do so many people then struggle to even start? If it's this simple, why isn't everyone doing it?
And that, Alex, was Noah Kagan's big mystery. He launched a course trying